change. You entertain my love, you need to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a vein. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Gone, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown! Jakeem Grant, 35 yards. And the Falcons march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant, finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Flushed out right. It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down. Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Hurts to throw. On the move to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 2nd and 7, Fields. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He finds his tight end, Gentry. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Ty Law. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Third and 2, Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Josh Palmer, 71 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for two. Hurts will throw. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And this will be caught. They get the two, and they double them up now at 16-8. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all the way out just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Fields on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On first down, it's Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. That's swung out wide to Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want...
And this is going to be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the line. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage.
He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 7, Fields flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another touchdown.
Miles Sanders, he scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DJ Reed.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Fields.
He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
On first down, Fields.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again is Fields. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Allstott.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Mike Allstott taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. 1 score. The ball comes out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing is Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
The kick by Marr is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Fields.
That's caught by Jackson.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 2.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All eyes on Fields.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. The 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Marr on for the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
This gaming, this passing, bro. He's just standing there. I'm gonna pass it behind him instead. Oh, dumbass fucking game. Shit. Can't even pass when a nigga standing still and shit.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Indebted.
Hey, damn, I'm gonna pass all behind. Oh, shit, go back, game. Damn, I'm gonna start doing my own shit now. Do whatever I want. Bobby lost. He mad now. Make him even madder. Dumbass game. Get on the fucking Madden. I'ma just stay on the fucking homepage the whole time. Won't let you go to Madden. You stuck here now. Can't do shit. Bro, this game is on some shit. Thank you. Damn.
With Charles
Have a
Davis,
97
as
Ed
always,
Reed,
I'm Brandon
96
Gaudin.
Bo
Charles,
Jackson.
you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins.
And now I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the
Fucked
field,
up the
and they
kick.
will send this one away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, why they gotta stop rolling?
So we'll
I mean,
start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Tired of the bullshit. He's gonna run the ball the whole time. I don't have time for this. What the fuck? Got Bo Jackson as quarterback.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Run, bitch, run! Run, nigga, run!
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And some space here. Bulldozes past him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Completes it to Carmichael on the right side.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On 2nd down, Carmichael. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Up the middle they go. Carmichael. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Willie Lanier, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
This wicked team is all over the place.
As they kick it away.
You got out of position everywhere.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. And that's complete to Sanders. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Damn!
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending it and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
They run the counter. Carmichael. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the option right is Jackson.
He'll pitch it back.
And able to get this to the 31.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Myers' kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And
ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Oh, shit. He was right
intercepted.
there.
Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start by running the option to the right. Incomplete.
It's what? No, bro, that's a fumble, bro. What the fuck, Madden?
At least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Flushed out right.
Bro, this game fake. I'm quit. I'm quit.